Nearly 2 weeks into the Trump administration's federal takeover of Washington, D.C., the president is shifting focus to other cities as he looks to expand the National Guard for a supposed crime-fighting mission.
Chicago's a mess. You have an incompetent mayor, grossly incompetent. So I think Chicago will be our next, and then we'll help with New York.
A U.S. official tells ABC News that planning is underway to send the National Guard to Chicago, but no official deployment has been ordered, and the Department of Defense declines to comment. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker is pushing back against the president's claims about crime, writing, quote, "There is no emergency that warrants the president of the United States federalizing the Illinois National Guard. Donald Trump is attempting to manufacture a crisis." Former Chicago Mayor Rahm Emanuel on CNN.
And my guess is when you look at what he did in D.C., he's not going to actually deal with crime. This is an attempt to get the goods through customs. This is an attempt to deal with cities that are welcoming cities, known as sanctuary cities, and deal with immigration.
New York's Governor Kathy Hochul also disputes Trump's claims, telling ABC News crime is down across New York City and statewide, and that the calls to use military power undermines the work being done. And in Maryland, Governor Wes Moore is responding to Trump's calls for leadership to, quote, "clean up Baltimore." The governor there is touting the city's falling violent crime numbers, calling Trump hypocritical.
If you look at the president's budget, it actually cuts funding towards violent intervention groups. It cuts funding towards the bureaus of the FBI and the ATF that are supporting local jurisdictions like Baltimore.
Moore also adding,
it's unconstitutional. It's a direct violation of the 10th Amendment.
Despite the threats for military intervention, the White House does not have the same kind of authority over cities beyond Washington, D.C. When a governor calls up the National Guard at the request of the president, they can effectively police like law enforcement. When the president calls troops up without the governor's permission, the Guard's authority is limited to protecting federal buildings and personnel. Christiane Cordero, ABC News, Washington.